afternoon, all. Welcome to today's Cancer Healing Journey Talks. Myself, Annie Jose from Community Outreach Team of ZenOnco.io and Love Heals Cancer. Cancer Healing Journey Talks helps cancer survivors and caregivers to share their journey with vast number of survivors and caregivers who have traveled or been traveling through this journey. This can inspire and motivate them for their faster recovery as well. I would like to introduce today's speaker, Ashwini Purushotamam. She is the founder of Healthy Us C2C, and she is also an upcoming author and a martial arts, karate, and Taekwondo practitioner. In 2017, she was diagnosed with Dysgerminoma. It's an ovarian cancer when her daughter was 1 year old. Later, after the treatment, she again gave birth to another kid in a year. Her journey is a roller coaster ride that helped her transform her mindset and build positivity in herself. Her vision is to create a cancer free world where every humankind lives a healthy, fit, and fulfilled life where cancer is just a zodiac sign. So that was a wonderful introduction which I got from LinkedIn. Thanks Ashwini for that wonderful introduction. And welcome to today's session and over to you. Can I know a little bit about your cancer? As you said, you had ovarian cancer. So how was it diagnosed?
Okay. So first of all, good morning to all. Thank you, Annie, for the wonderful introduction. So in 2017, after my marriage, I gave birth to a kid in 2016. So when my kid was 1 year old, in 2017, when I was 25 years old, I was diagnosed with one day, I had a severe stomach pain on the right side of my stomach, on the abdomen side. Then I was rushed to the hospital. Then CT scans, it was revealed that ovarian torsion had happened. The torsion, the tumor was surrounding the ovary, torsion was happened. Then I was operated on an emergency basis. Then the tumor was sent for the biopsy. So in the biopsy, it was found that I had ovarian cancer, Dysgerminoma. It was in stage 2. So that time, the doctors immediately told that I had to take chemotherapy. Chemotherapy, the treatment, which since it's I was at young age, the doctors suspected that it may spread vigorously. So I was given a heavy dosage of treatments, continuous 3 days. I used to stay in the hospital and I used to take the treatment. Then again within 1 week gap, and again I used to take another cycle of treatment. So I had these kinds of rigorous treatments, which of course I had many side effects as well. Happened I had several chemo side effects, I had hair loss. I used to have long hair, which I thought, which personally I felt very happy. I thought that as my strength. Many of them used to admire and appreciate my hair. But suddenly when I lost my hair, I kind of went into a depression. I had low confidence. I was not able to meet anyone outside. I did not meet anyone except my family members. I did not go outside my house. I was in kind of darkness. I did not meet anyone at that time. So then also I had these other side effects like nausea, then gums, in my teeth, the gums used to bleeding, the bleeding of the gums, and I was not able to take food because of the bleeding of the gums. Then also I had many other side effects darkness in the nail, itching in the body, allergy, many side effects I had. So then, so these kind of side effects made me emotionally very low, and I had lots and lots of negative emotions like anger, fear, depression. So I used to vent out all these kind of negative emotions to the people's near me, especially the caregivers. I used to channelize all my negative emotions towards them. So I was not very, I was not satisfied at the time. I was very thinking about one of the biggest fears I had during that time was whether cancer reoccur for me, which is a common question every survivor will be having, most of them. So I had this question which was again and again getting inside my mind, and I used to have sleepless nights because I used to think I just have a 1-year-old kid and I got at this age, how will I be able to bring her up? I still have so many responsibilities which I have to carry out in my family. So what will I do? So these kinds of questions were literally making me very down. Then at one point of time, I realized that it's taking too much on my head, and it's taking too much of my energy and health also. See, like if we have a proper mindset, only we'll be able to come out of the cancer, and also we'll be able to cope up with the treatment. So I did not have a proper mindset. Then I decided that I have to do something to come out of it. So I started reading books actually. The one book which really helped me was like the uh, law of attraction book, The Secret. That book, it really helped me, which helped me to manifest positive thoughts, gratitude, uh, for everything whatever we have. So it helped me to understand the importance of gratitude. So I started practicing gratitude, and I started saying thanks to the universe, saying thanks to the people around me. So that book really helped me. I used to read that in my hospital. Whenever I used to take the treatment, I used to read that hospital, and I used to take the treatment. So that was one thing which really helped me. Later, like after my treatment got over, I was at home, sitting at home, again and again thinking this same thing, like with cancer for me. These things were coming again, again popping up in my mind. So I decided to go back to my work. I was working in IT. So I decided to go back to my work. In Accenture, I was working. So when I decided to go back to my work, my family members and everyone, they were telling like, why do you want to go back to your work? Quit your job, take care of your health. So it's like it's common belief. Like everyone used to say, like those who really care for us, they think like no need to work. That's it. They think actually. So even I was thinking at the one point of time I should leave my job and everything. But then I decided to go back to work. Within 5 months after my chemotherapy, I joined to work, and I decided to change my environment. I wanted to rediscover myself. So what I did was I just changed my environment. I traveled from Chennai to Bangalore to learn a new technology called big data. Then at that time, my family members, they were really worried, like, why do you want to leave the home within 5 months of your treatment? Should we come with you? Like, we'll accompany you, like that, they said. But I said, not required, because if those same people again come with me, really they love me and they have so much of affection on me, but that is going to um, like make me like a very sympathetic person. And it is going to make me feel like I have some illness again and again. So I just went to a new person, met a new set of people in a new environment. I spoke with many people over there in Bangalore. I just got to interact with every one of them. So that time I started rediscovering my own self. So that's how I distracted myself, and I started my transformation. That was the starting point of my transformation when I moved to a new place. So after moving there, after that I learned the technology, and again I came back to Chennai within like after some 4 to 5 months. So when I came back to Chennai, so like in the chemo side effects, when doctors explained me, they told like I will not be having my period cycles. I will not be able to give birth to a kid again. So even I was in that mindset. But it's maybe because of the foods I took, or maybe because of the healthy lifestyle which I practiced. Again, I got my period cycles, and when I came back to Chennai, again I was conceived after some time. So like after some 2 months, 2 to 3 months, I got conceived. So at that time, the gynecologist is said, like gynecologist and even my family members, many of them said like asked me to abort the baby, because I did not have the physical strength to bear the baby. Um, Even the gynecologist felt like the toxins present inside my body may affect my baby as well. So that was the things I heard from everyone. But then I decided like I have to come out of that. Like I was not able to just abort a small baby, so I decided to proceed with my pregnancy. So then I just proceeded with my pregnancy. Actually, that was my actually before that I just had two surgeries. First one was my cesarean. My first kid was cesarean, and second was an ovarian cancer, ovarian surgery. That too, like 2 years, two surgeries I had. If I have another baby, I'll be having like my third surgery. So it's going to take a toll on my health. Really, it's going to affect my health. But still, I took a chance. I did not want to abort my baby. I took that as my positive signal. So when I had my baby, like after 9 months, I got pregnant, right? So when I had my baby, for the sake of that baby, in order to bring that baby well, in order to the baby has to grow well inside me, right? So I decided to follow healthy lifestyle. That was the starting point when I decided to have all the healthy lifestyle practices. Actually, that I took as a positive signal, as a gratitude I felt the God has given me. I felt like that. So I started eating good food. First of all, I cleansed my mind. I started getting all the negative thoughts from my mind. All the fears, everything. I pushed everything outside. Um, I started doing that. Then I took the healthy foods, like whichever is good for the baby, whichever is good for my health. I took all those kinds of healthy foods. So what happened later? The baby was when the baby during the first trimester scan. In the scans, it was revealed again. I had another shock in my life. The doctors revealed that baby had very abnormal brain values. So again, doctors, I had some suggestions like to abort the baby since the baby had abnormal brain values. So the gynecologist told, okay, let's see, we will see in the second trimester. If the brain values improve, we will see, she told. Then again, after some time, the second trimester, I went for the scan. So that time also, the baby had very abnormal values only. So this time, I did not know what to do. I was getting all back-to-back things in my life, negative things in my life. So this time I decided to get into spirituality. Spirituality, which is not related to religion, but it is related to something which is related to connecting the mind and the body. How we have to be grateful, and how to do the meditation, how the meditation is improved. And here only I followed the most important thing, which helped me in healing myself and my baby. I did visualization, like visualizing myself that the baby is getting fine, I'm getting healed, the toxins are getting flushed out from the body. I contacted a spiritual person. He told me to dip my the fingers, 5 fingers, in some water and chant some mantras and drink the water. Suddenly it helped me, but along with that, I carried out the visualization. Whenever I drank the water, I visualized that that water is flushing out all the toxins, the chemotoxins from my body, and the baby is getting well. And I was doing this continuously for like nearly a month. Then after that, when I took the third trimester scan, to everyone's surprise and wonder, the baby's brain values were getting normal actually. So it was completely just getting towards normal, it was happening. Then after that, I was operated again for cesarean. Then the doctors took the scan. When the doctors took the scan, the baby, after the baby was born, when they took the scan, the baby was completely a normal kid. So that was the very happiest moment in my life. So I was very happy that I successfully came out from all the barriers and everything. So this all happened because of the positive mindset, healthy lifestyle, and everything. So not only eating good foods is not enough. We should also practice gratitude, like mindfulness, having the right mindset, then exercise. So everything plays the major role in healing a person. So that is what I understood from my journey. So which is what I decided to spread the awareness. So it's like, so after that my baby's birth, again I was staying at home. Then after the baby's birth, my physical body, it was again somewhat weak because of the giving birth to the baby. So again I decided to go back to work. So this time I joined to work as a machine learning data scientist, and I was able to do a patent in NLP, and the patent got filed in my name. I was very happy. So these kind of things, whenever I felt kind of somewhat low in my life, I used to distract myself in my job or in my work or in some positive manner. I used to distract myself. So after this, what happened, like one day I decided, when I was in my job working in my IT, I decided like all these things I was practicing, awareness and everything, I was practicing to myself. I felt it somewhat, I felt like kind of selfish, like I am practicing to myself. So I just wanted to let it out to the world. So I wanted to spread awareness to the people, all the survivors in the world, everyone. So that is how I decided to start this Healthy Us C2C and spread as much awareness as possible on all my social media profiles and everything, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and podcast. So everywhere I started spreading the awareness. So initially, when I started doing this, I had like many, I mean, oppositions from my family. Like they thought, like, why do you want to do this? Like, why do you want to tell about your illness to everyone? Because it was like I did not speak about my what happened to me in my life for the past 4 years, 4 to 5 years. I did not tell this to anyone, even my relatives, friends, like my schoolmates or college mates or my colleagues. No one knows about it. Now, why do you want to tell this to everyone? Why do you want to? Now we are completely fine, right? Why you want to tell this to everyone? They were asking me. Then I told them like, see, cancer is like any other illness. Like many years back, people used to have diabetes, BP, and everything. They did not reveal that. But today, the people started revealing that whenever they go to someone's house, they say like, "Do not put sugar for me. I have diabetes." So when they're able to uh, talk about diabetes, BP, why the people still get hesitant to talk about cancer? Cancer is like any other illness, which when people speak more about it, the more awareness spreads. The more we talk about cancer, the more awareness spreads. But still, many of us, I do not want to tell like everyone, like almost most of them whom I meet or whom I see, they do not want to reveal about their cancer, especially when it comes to cancer. So that's the stereotype which is present in our country. So which I wanted to break the stereotype. I decided to talk about my illness, my journey, so that it will spread awareness to the other people on my social media and other places. So this is how I started doing that. And I've started counseling the survivors and everyone on leading a healthy lifestyle without taking any medicines or any supplements. Of course, chemotherapy and doctors, whatever they do to us, it's very very important to us. We should not ignore that. We should not ignore like what the treatments that we are taking. That definitely we have to carry on. But along with that, leading a healthy lifestyle plays a major role in healing us and in recovering us and flushing out the toxins and helping us to recover and not go back to reoccurrence of cancer again. So this is how I learned in my cancer journey. So this is about me actually.
Right. Thank you so much, Ashwini. And one last question will be, if you have to sum up your journey in one full sentence, what would that be?
It would be like, always do not be hesitant about, do not be shy, or do not get out in darkness of life when you got cancer. Come out of it. And that's how I did. Like I came out of my darkness. So when I started coming out of my darkness, I started to have more awareness about cancer. I started to learn so many things in life. So when we are into some darkness, when we are thinking so much about thing, only we will not be able to come out of it. See, we have to change our weakness, or not weakness, our negatives. I will not call cancer as weakness. It is a blessing in disguise only, I will say. Like when a person gets cancer, they will be able to learn so many things out of it. That is how I learned in my life. I completely learned so many things after I got cancer. And in fact, my journey before cancer, I was not leading a healthy lifestyle, and after cancer only I started learning healthy lifestyle. So this is what I would like to say.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the session. I'm pretty sure that this session will really motivate people out there who's currently battling through cancer or who has been through the cancer journey before. So it was really a wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Annie. Thank you for having me here. And I wish all the survivors out there, please don't call. I mean, think like you are a champions. Do not think that you are survivors. It's just the term we give it for ourselves. When we think like we are champions definitely. That's what I call myself now as a cancer champion coach. There is nothing wrong in calling ourselves as champions. We are all born with that champion inside us. So unleash your champion and please spread awareness as much as possible. In this digital era, the information about cancer and awareness about cancer, it travels much faster than the cancer cells. That is what I feel. Thank you so much for having me here.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ashwini.